Jeezy filed for divorce from Jeannie Mai a short while ago, and now that he's talking about the breakup, Jeannie is attempting to expose his lies. In a recent sit-down interview, Jeezy claimed to Neil that he fought for his marriage and that they went to therapy. Jeannie, however, is trying to refute this, claiming that Jeezy never went to therapy, despite her pleas to him for days. Jeannie is out there trying to expose all of Jeezy's lies. Now that Jeezy and Jeannie Mai are back in the spotlight, they're dishing up some spicy, scorching hot tea about their divorce drama. At last, Jeezy is sharing details about his relationship with Jeannie M. And surprise! He's saying that he tried to fight for the marriage even after Jeannie had an affair. You won't believe how she's trying to claim that Jeezy has been playing with our faces the entire time, claiming that he was planning to divorce her for years. I had to figure out a way to change without losing everything because there were times when I felt like this wasn't going to work out for me. Yes, you heard correctly. It seems that Jeezy was unable to conceal the affair for very long and decided it was time to give the public his version of events. As you are already aware, Jennie's mother was equally shocked when Jeezy unexpectedly brought up the divorce papers to her. She had no idea that she would receive them. The whole saga has been an emotional roller coaster that has left fans absolutely shook because there has been so much back and forth. At first, we were against Jeannie because she seemed like an innocent victim who was blindsided by the divorce, but it seems like he didn't bother to have an honest conversation with Jeannie before making that bold divorce declaration news. People were confused by Jeezy's abrupt divorce decision, and it felt like we were all furious. Several days before his filing, she shared on Instagram her joy over the publication of his new book. Today, I celebrate a remarkable milestone achieved by my husband Jeezy, whose memoir Adversity for Sale has soared to the public news, she wrote. The list of New York Times bestsellers came together to support her during this difficult time. This event acknowledges your talent as a writer, as well as your ability to inspire others by skillfully using storytelling. We learned that, just when you thought things couldn't get any stranger, I'm tremendously grateful for your voice in this world and feel incredibly humbled to walk beside you, my love. Can you believe that Jeezy has been secretly seeking for divorce since June? The divorce papers are signed, sealed, and highly recognized. Jeezy was leading a double life, acting as the perfect husband and father to G and their gorgeous daughter, Monaco. Jeezy had been hiding the shocking news of his impending divorce for months. Fans were shocked by how cunning Jeezy could be, especially since it was him who convinced Jeannie to alter her life's plans prior to their relationship. Jeannie had doubts about getting married and starting a family, but after Jeezy entered her life, she completely changed her mind. It was as though he had some sort of magical ability to we've grown and are in our four. And I believe that God somehow controlled our timing so that we spent time after our long-term relationships. We both came from 10-year relationships, and we really worked on ourselves to really make the relationship work, make her see things his way. And it's evident she made some serious sacrifices to make the relationship work, recognize what healthy love is. But we later learned that Jeezy's choice to blindside Jeannie may not have been as arbitrary as we initially assumed. According to rumors, Jeezy thought that G might have had a romantic relationship of sorts with her co-host Mario Lopez, if you get what I mean. This revelation addresses some pressing questions concerning why Jeezy filed for divorce so quickly, and without hesitation. It's as if he had good reason to believe that some hanky-panky was happening in that case. He changes from being a simple villain to someone seeking retribution and trying to even the score in light of the rumors of his cheating. The parts of the puzzle began to fit together perfectly. Perhaps Jeezy's action served up Jeannie a dish of revenge, along with a side of public humiliation. Rather than just dissolving the marriage, I would have her introduce me to some of the Vietnamese people I know a little bit. In addition, G has admitted that she prefers white men to black men. Social media users were quick to believe the claims that Jeannie and Mario were having a romantic relationship, especially given their captivating fans' talk about their flirtatious vibes before the shocking divorce. Just look at how they couldn't keep their hands off each other in this video. My first day at work, guys. Hey, proud Vietnamese girl. We're both first generation. I'm going to miss our on-air chemistry. It's surprising to hear someone say that, especially considering that they finally married a black man. But I suppose it sort of fits with the rumors that have been going around about Jenny and Mario getting into some flirtatious teeting, raises the 80 on the whole situation. I too loved black eyes, but white keeps me slender and that's why she married a white man. That's my preference. Some speculated that Mario and Jenny were having illicit affairs while they were hanging out with their husbands because Mario seemed to have some very intimate moments with Jenny's family, especially her husband Jeezy. Surprisingly, even her child kissed the baby mama. What are you doing? I know this whole thing is high drama right now, but hang on to your butts because it gets even more interesting. For nighttime entertainment, an insider shares some details that imply the divorce might have originated in a different way. However, a source close to Jenny came out to assert that Jeezy was against the divorce, adding that Jenny is devastated, that her marriage is ending, and longs for her family to function as a cohesive unit. In reality, Jenny is upset that Jeezy filed for divorce and wants her marriage to succeed. Different perspectives and unmet needs are the main causes of Jeezy and Jenny M's impending divorce, according to this insider. They didn't agree on certain family values and each felt as though their needs weren't being fully met. It turns out that Jenny did not get married in order to get divorced. This was not part of the plan. This is kind of crazy because Jenny said after her first divorce that she never wanted to get married in order to experience another divorce. G aspires to work and has a deep passion for Jeezy. The source went on to say that she had no idea that, despite Jeezy's filing, he would be open to talking things out and continuing to be a part of the united family. However, you guys, Jeezy was not amenable to working things out, and he was very serious about Jeannie with this mysterious comp to focus on who I'm becoming rather than who isn't with me. Yes, it was evident at that point that he had emotionally checked out of the marriage. It's amazing how life can throw curveballs at the most unexpected moments. These two had such a wonderful love story to begin with, and we believed that they would stay indefinitely, or at least for more than 2 years after all. Their first day lasted only 8 hours, and they clicked like magnets. Neither of them wanted the perfect moment to stop. So I sat down, and we closed down after 4 hours the sushi bar. We had a really intimate conversation about our biggest failures and the life lessons we learned. It was quite raw, so when it was over, he looked at me and said, "You want to go salsa dancing with me?" I am not sure, but I do not want to return home. Justice would talk endlessly about how much she loved Jeez and how their union was meant to be. But I have to say that getting to know Jay, who everyone knows is gay, has been one of the most amazing experiences of my life.